What is God's purpose for our pressures? Couldn't God give us a pressure-free life? Even to change the word pressure, afflictions, obstacles in the way. We read about Paul in 2 Corinthians 1, and he says something that baffles me. He says, "For we do not want you to be unaware, brethren, of our affliction, which came to us in Asia, that we were burdened excessively beyond our strength, so that we despaired even of life." Now, this is what baffles me. 1 Corinthians 10:13 says, God will not put more on us than we're able to bear, but he will make a way of escape. But here Paul says, I was burdened so much, I even despaired of my life. How do these harmonize? Well, this is my own take and understanding. 1 Corinthians 10 is seduction to evil, tests that will make you fall into sin. And he describes that in chapter 10. And I see God's promise, I will always make a way of escape so you can flee, get out of the situation where you're being set up to sin. But here, Paul isn't dealing with sin, he's dealing with ministry. And he says something that's remarkable. I have so much pressure that I am beyond my limits to do this, so I'm ready to despair. Well, wait, you mean missionaries, pastors, teachers, deacons, elders, people trying to do God's work can be overwhelmed? Listen to what he said. Indeed, we have the sentence of death within ourselves, so that we would not trust in ourselves, but in God who raises the dead. He said, God will test me and test you in ministry to show you that it's not our strength that gets the work done, that none of us are the strength or the power that are necessary for ministry. God wants to get his work done through people who don't have the strength, and he will energize them. He will put the power in them. And so Paul says, the purpose for my pressure was, don't rely on yourself, Paul. You're a brilliant man. You've been saved by the grace of God, and God is using you. But never forget, there's more pressure than you can bear. And he says, God revealed to him one of the great secrets of our pressures, and that is to teach us not to rely on ourselves. Having gone to seminary and knowing many brilliant people and hearing their testimonies, many of us pastors in that first pastorate found out the work was greater than our strength, and we would have despaired. What did God teach us? Rely on me, give me the glory, give me the honor, and you know God got it done and not you. So Paul says God had a purpose in taking me to the stretching point. He taught me I must rely to continue. And let me say to you, your pressure may be bigger than your strength. God is driving you to a fresh supply of his strength. He is able to get you through. God bless you.